We are going to talk about the number one question that I've had in the last 30 days. Which is, when is the best time to put your house on the market in the spring? So let me explain. First off, we are in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. We work in 5 bordering counties, typically an hour's drive, and our weather is very unusual in our market. So even though it is weather contingent, I typically recommend that you have your paperwork completed by mid-February, which is a problem because we're coming up on the end of February. But it's never too late. The sooner, the better. And let me explain why. A lot of homeowners say, well, I really want to wait until everything is beautiful and green and I can have, the lawn looking perfect and the landscaping looking perfect. The thing about that for our market, that typically ends up being May, and even sometimes mid to late May, depending on if we have a late snow season or something. It's hard to believe that it can be that late in the year for things to green up, but it's very typical in our area. So don't wait until everything is beautiful and green. What you want to do to navigate the spring market for our area, and I say that because I get a lot of pushback from people from out of state. Every market is different. Talk to your specialist in your market. But for us, you really should have your house on the market by mid-February to mid-March if you are looking to make a move by the time school ends. Because on average, it can take 35 to 45 days to close after you've secured a buyer. And that process can take, who knows how long. Right now, we're running at about 92 days on the market, but keep in mind that number will shorten as we get into the spring market. So I can't tell you what the spring market numbers are because we're not quite there. But getting your home on the market now is the way to go. Now, when I say getting your home on the market, what you want to do is go ahead and get with your preferred realtor and get the paperwork completed so that all of the videos, all of the photos, the drone footage, the signage, the social media, the vertical, the horizontal, the YouTube, all of that can be taken care of. Now, if your realtor does not know what you're talking about when you ask them about all of this, maybe you should keep interviewing. The launch of your listing is crucial. And here's what you want to avoid is you want to avoid putting the house on the market with minimal photos that were taken from a cell phone in a, vertical rather than horizontal, bad lighting, and you're waiting until your lawn guy comes to put in fresh mulch. All of the dead plants are still on the back patio. All of the dirt daubers and spider webs and all of that are on the front porch. That is not the way you're going to be able to sell your home in this market. And thinking that you can go back and update is not the best approach because a lot of the websites, such as Zillow, will not automatically update, or when they get glitchy, they'll revert back to the original bad photos. So getting the most bang for your buck and getting the highest number for your home, it's crucial that you do a true launch. So getting the paperwork out of the way with your realtor so that you're in a committed relationship with that realtor and they can start scheduling all of these things, or at least pointing you in the right direction. Here's a lawn care person. Here is a window cleaning company. Here is a handyman service. Yes, those things are necessary if you want to get the best and highest amount out of your home. The other thing that you want to think about when navigating the spring market is pocket listings. Now, what do I mean by that? We have a couple of homeowners who definitely need to sell, and they have a hard out date of, say, July. But could they sell and move sooner? Absolutely. But they're not quite ready for the sun in the yard because they do need to schedule to have a handyman come in, to have some painters come in and do touch up. In this scenario, we've already met, we've set the price point, and I have pocket listings, which means that when we are working with pre-qualified buyers who have already seen everything on the market and are not finding what they want, then I have the option to take them to these pocket listings. My sellers absolutely love that. They realize it's not a guarantee, but I will say about 30% of the time we end up doing a little matchmaking and the yard sign never actually has to go up. Sellers love that aspect of it, and in a lot of scenarios they don't even have to finish those additional details. We can just go ahead and write a check to the contractor and those things can be taken care of after closing. So making sure that your launch is done properly is going to be very important. Making sure that all of the realtors in the market are aware of your listing. One of the biggest mistakes that I'm seeing right now are property owners in our market are listing with realtors who do not use our MLS, which ties directly to Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, so on and so on. By not utilizing those, you are shortening the number of potential buyers that are aware of your home. You've got to make sure that it's in front of as many qualified buyers and knowledgeable realtors as possible. So going with someone because they can save you 0.25% in commission because they don't utilize any of these marketing platforms that we've talked about is not going to get you the best and highest amount for your home. Remember, you're in control of driving the bus. You can go as fast as you want, as slow as you want. You can turn the bus around or you can stop the bus. But you have to make sure that the information is out there for as many qualified buyers as possible. So when navigating the spring market, make sure that you're starting with interviewing a realtor, asking them what their actual marketing plan is, and asking when they think you should have the house on the market, and what are the absolute must-dos to have your home ready so that it can be launched and you can hit that sweet spot of the spring market. As always, guys, please continue sending us your questions. We're here to answer those. And if you have a home that you're thinking about selling in the spring, call me today so that we can get on each other's schedule and have a discussion. Okay, everyone, thanks as usual for watching, and please like, follow, and share, and see you next time.